Hi all, very good morning to one and all. So today we are going to discuss about the nuclear power plant. That is the second unit of the Power System 1 course for the BTech second year, second semester. So before going to the nuclear power plant introduction, so first of all, what is meant by fission? Okay. So what is meant by nuclear fission process? So here what happened in the nuclear power plant, by using the atomic energy we are converting into heat energy and it is converted into electrical energy. So how the three ways the process is going on, now I am explaining you. So first of all, the atomic energy, how it is produced by the nuclear fission process, the atomic energy is produced. So what is meant by fission? So it is the process that occurs when a neutron collides with the nucleus of the certain heavy atoms, causing the original nucleus to split into two or more unequal fragments. It means which carry off the most of the energy of the fission as kinetic energy. So the process is accompanied by the emission of the neutrons and gamma rays. Okay, so this is our fission process. If you see the diagram, so here that means heavy nucleus is when bombarding with one neutron, it is splitted into two or more two nucleus and three atoms. Okay, so that is our fission process and it releases the heavy radiations, that is gamma alpha radiations. Okay, so by using that energy, atomic energy, so that is the by fission process in the atomic energy, so that is the when neutron is bombarding with one nucleus and it releases two or more three neutrons and two nuclei and a lot of heat energy and also gamma beta radiations. Okay, so this is our diagram fission for the fission process. So it continues. If the process is continuous, that is like is in the Stalin movie. So that is the one man can help another three men. Like that, the chain reaction is produced in this nuclear fission process also. So here, if you see the one, I am considering one nuclear atom. So that is the uranium 235. Okay. So when it bombards with one nuclei, then it releases two nuclei and three neutrons. Okay, so again the same process, another nuclei, again another uranium 235 is bombarding with another atom. Okay, so and it also releases three atoms. Okay, so here this is the same process, the chain reaction is goes on in the nuclear fission process in the nuclear reactor. So what is meant by chain reaction? It is the process in which the number of neutrons keeps on multiplying rapidly. Okay, so that is the during fission till whole the fissionable material is disintegrated. So that is the multiplication or reproduction factor is we are considering K, and it is given by number of neutrons in any particular generation. Okay. So if it is greater than 1, the chain reaction will continue. If that less than 1, the chain reaction will not be cannot be maintained. Okay. So that is the chain reaction. Okay. So here now you can see fusion. So what is meant by nuclear fusion process? So it is the process of combining or fusing two lighter nuclei. That means it is the combination. So two lighter nuclei, when it is combined together, then it releases more amount of heat energy. Okay. So that means it is a stable and heavier nuclei. So in this case, large amount of heat energy is released because mass of the product nucleus is less than the masses of the two nuclei which are fused. So this is our nuclear fission process. Here see the two lighter nucleus means that is the hydrogen H2 and helium or a tritium. Okay. So these two lighter nuclei are combined together, then it releases a large amount of heat energy. Okay. So this process is called fission, nuclear fission process. Okay. Nuclear fission process. So now we are going to discuss about the, so what is meant by nuclear power plant. Okay. So by using this energy, that is the atomic energy, it converted into heat energy, and it is producing the electrical energy by using the heat energy of the steam. Okay, it's water, and it is converted into steam. So now we will go for the nuclear power plant explanation. So the major components in the nuclear power plant, see the diagram, main diagram. So this is our nuclear power station. So in this nuclear power station, so in the steam power plant, the main heart of the steam power plant is boiler. So here in this case, nuclear power plant, the main heart is nuclear reactor. Okay. So what is the nuclear reactor? If you see, this is our nuclear reactor. Okay. So in this nuclear reactor, the main components are the moderators. So in any chain reaction, the neutrons are produced are fast moving neutrons. Okay. So these are less effective in causing the fusion uranium, I mean fission process uranium 235. So there is no, they are try to escape the neutrons from the reactor. Always they are try to escape from the reactor. So here in this case, the reactor, what happened, the moderator, so it implement. So that is the speed of these neutrons must be reduced. Okay. So that is the effectiveness of the fission process is increased. If the speed of the neutrons is reduced, the effective speed of the fission process is increased. Okay, so this is done by making the neutrons collide with the higher nuclei of the other materials. Okay, so that also absorbs the excess neutrons by simply you can scatter them. Okay, so here we are using the material to slow down or absorb the excess nutrients, that is the moderator, and which simply the moderator what happened, so that work is done by slow downs the neutron speed, and it also captures the fuel elements from the chain reaction. Okay, so here also having a reflectors are there. Okay, so this is a closed vessel, nuclear reactor is a closed vessel. Okay, so it happened, what happened, it is a substitute, nuclear reactor is what happened, it is the substituent. Okay, for the boiler firebox of a steam power plant, and here heat energy is produced. So in the reactor, due to nuclear fission, the fuel uranium 235, the heat liberated into in the reactor, and that heat is circulated by using coolant through the core. So here we are using the coolant. Okay, so that coolant transfers the heat energy to the generator. Okay, that means here the steam get heated up, and by using the steam, high pressure steam, it falls on the steam turbine. By using the heat energy of the steam, the turbine will rotates, and the shaft is coupled to the turbine, and by using the mechanical energy of the turbine from the output, and the input of the generator is mechanical energy, which gets converted into electrical energy, and this is um, electrical energy is transferred to the transmission line to switchgear system. Remaining procedure is same as case in the, of the as seen in the thermal power plant. Okay, so here we are using the coolant material is sodium or liquid or water. Okay, so that coolant transfers the heat energy. Okay, so this is the main operation of the nuclear power plant. The main shielding very important in the nuclear power plant, because very high amount of alpha, beta, gamma particles are released from the neutrons, and they are very harmful for the human life. So to for the sake of the safety, for safety of the employees and the equipment, we have to provide a shielding, and this is the necessary to shield the reactor with a thick layer of the lead material. Okay, so concrete material, and outer layer is the concrete material or lead material, to protect the operating personnel as well as environmental from the radiation hazards. Okay, so this is the main operation of the nuclear power plant. Okay, I think I hope all of you understand the concept of the nuclear power plant operation. Okay, thank you everyone.